Good morning, minions, and welcome to another episode of No More Mr. Fat Guy TV. Now, as we continue our journey through the alphabet, we've reached this week. We've come to the letter D. The word that I've chosen for D is dreams. Now, I want to break that up into three main areas concerning, I guess, different types of dreams or different types of dreaming. First up, you just have the idea of dreams, sort of kind of daydreams, and just vague thoughts that people sort of go through their lives, and they really they just kind of try and take some of the pain away and try and take some of the sort of day-to-day sort of mundane aspects away just by holding these things in their mind, having these dreams in their head that just kind of just make life feel a bit better, and they're always thinking, one day I'll do this and one day I'll do that, and the kind of dreams just remain in that dreamlike state. They just, they always remain that they're going to be done one day, that they're going to be realised one day, and that there's never any action taken towards them. Now, that kind of dreaming is probably okay. In certain degree, in certain respects, it's as I say, it probably makes some people's lives feel probably a little bit more tolerable. But they're never going to get there. They're never going to achieve those things, and maybe they don't really want to. Maybe they're just things that they like to think about. But at the end of the day, maybe they're realistically content in their life. The second sort of area are broken dreams, really, where you've set your heart on something, where you've actually you have this big dream, this big goal, this big ambition, or maybe even just a small one, and for whatever reason, due to circumstances, due to conditions and requirements, or whatever it is, that suddenly one day you sort of you wake up and find that your dream has been denied or it's been taken away from you. Now, I've actually had a degree of that myself, as has been mentioned before, when I had this long-held dream of joining the Royal Navy, and then finding at the age of about 15 that it wasn't possible because of a hearing loss. Now, the reason that these things are important is because the way that you then react to that situation is going to basically help shape your life. Or certainly a period of it. You kind of have two choices. You can really say, well, that really sucks. However, I'll find something else to replace that dream. I'll find an alternative thing to put my focus on. That's a door that's closing. I'll just open up another one. Or you can do what I basically did, which is where you sort of go, well, life sucks. There's no point in setting these goals and dreams, because as soon as you get anywhere near them, so that the rug gets pulled from under you, and it's not fair, and it stamp your feet, and just really then just go through life thinking that there's no point in having those goals and those dreams and ambitions. And I guess allied to those are the dreams that not so much in the first sort of grouping of dreams, but ones that you actually, you do have some serious desire to go after, but you never really do anything about. That these things tend to then eat away at you on the inside. Over maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it could be as long, maybe 30 years. What you'll find is that it'll come back and bite you on the bum, because if you've got things that you secretly or your soul wants you to go out and do, and you suppress that, then you can guarantee that by the time you reach it's probably reach your 40s, then it's going to pop up and it's going to say, hey, you've been suppressing me all these years. I've been here in the shadows, and the fact that you haven't actually been doing anything about me is probably what's helping make you unhappy. And guess what? Time to do something about it. And that really, doing something about it is really bringing me on to, realistically, the third sort of grouping in terms of having dreams. And these are dreams that that you actually take them on board and you let them develop into a strong desire, a real sort of strong burning desire inside, to the extent that you're willing to actually take action on them, that you're willing to sort of like show the determination and the discipline to see them through, and to actually take that, go after those things step by step. Start at the beginning, do all the work that's necessary. Never give up on the dream. If you hit, you hit issues and you hit challenges and you hit obstacles, that you either change your plan slightly, or you sort of alter your course, or you find a way around things. And that's really is that sort of dogged determination that is the difference between having just something that one day I'd like to, but I'll never actually do it, and actually having something where you say, you turn that dream into a specific goal, and you go after it, and you have that happen for you. You have it occur for you in your life. Now, I know that this works. I mean, if you'd have asked me 2 years ago, I would have said, I was very much in sort of like that second group, that there's no point in having dreams, that if you go after them, nothing happens. I set that small goal of getting fit and healthy and being able to run 42 kilometres, and saw that through. And at the end of that, kind of got the rewards of having a sort of a better mindset, a better enthusiasm, more enthusiasm for life, and more zest for life, and more energy, and a completely different way of looking at the world. But then from there, fairly rapidly, I developed, unearthed this dream that had been there for I guess like from 1981, at least. So you're talking about you're talking about 30 years. You're talking about 33 years that this thing was possibly sat there, of running the London Marathon, and I put it out on the internet, on Facebook, and just said, towards the top of the list of running goals that I had, that this was my dream race would be the London Marathon. Now, within a couple of months, the opportunity arose, which was absolutely stunning, and that was through the Heart Foundation. But there were many reasons for me to turn around and say no. There were many reasons for me to say, well, hey, that's my dream, but I've got to raise this amount of money for the Heart Foundation. I've got to find the airfares over there. I've got to use annual leave to take time off work. Reason after reason after reason after reason to actually say, the sensible thing to do is to say no, to maybe say, oh, well, the opportunity might still be there next year or the year after. I'll do it one day. But it was a dream. It was a dream that I'd had for a long time, and it was something that, at the end of the day, it made me happy on the inside. It was something that it excited me and it scared me simultaneously, and I knew in my soul, I knew in my heart that it was exactly what I wanted to do. It was exactly to just run through the streets of London as part of the London Marathon would just make me so amazingly happy and excited. So that I knew from that feeling that it was something that I really should be chasing after, regardless of what appeared to be some fairly hefty obstacles. And over a period of months, I mean, the fundraising happened. We found different options and avenues, and had some very kind and generous people getting behind the whole initiative. So, thank you very much for that, because that helped make the dream come true. But I sort of got on with the training, and basically just kept the positive attitude that it was going to happen, and that nothing was going to stop it from going ahead. And ultimately, the fundraising was found. The money for the flights across were diverted from another project that I was working on at the time. And on the 13th of April, 2014, I mean, I realised a dream come true. I actually took part in the London Marathon. Now, that's just my story. I mean, if you actually look around on Facebook at the moment, we've got people running Boston. So we've got Running Girl, we've got Nicole over in Brisbane, at the time of recording this, is actually still on holiday in the USA, recovering from that. But So basically, Nick has just completed the Boston Marathon, which has taken a heck of a load of effort and dogged determination and pursuit of a dream, and she's made a dream come true. I mean, these dreams, they're easy to set, but you've got to do the work to go after them. There's mind, body, and spirit transformation. I mean, the owner of that page has just been selected for Australia to take part in an international, I think it's triathlon, over in Alberta, Canada. So that's another dream that's coming true. There are dreams occurring across not just Facebook, but there are actually dreams occurring for people that I know sort of offline as well. And the common thread, the common trend is always that it's something that they really want, that something they're going after that makes them smile, makes their will enrich their lives through experiences, not through like monetary gain or anything like that, but just chasing these wonderful life, once in a lifetime almost experiences that they just know that if they do it, they'll just feel amazing for having achieved that. So they set those goals and then basically go after them, and refuse to believe that refuse to believe that anything other than the fact it's going to happen, and then they face the obstacles that come up along the way and work their way around them. And once you start developing that kind of positive attitude and that never say die sort of approach to things, magical things really do start to happen, because things start sort of bending out, getting out of your way, and sort of things that look like barriers start dissolving and disappearing. So all I can say is that if you've got something locked away inside that maybe you're suppressing, or maybe you're just scared, you've got this fear factor that you're thinking, well, it's a big thing, it's something that's not likely, or whatever reason you're not allowing yourself to pursue this. Let it out. Give it the oxygen that it needs. Tell people about it. If you start getting sort of confident about telling people about it and being positive about it, putting it out there, and give that dream a go. Give it a chance, and be willing to put in the work. Be willing to put in the effort. Be willing to put in sort of the hours, and to stay determined, and to maintain a positive mindset, even when the whole world appears to be conspiring to make you to give up and go home. And if you can do that, you'll find that you will get your dream come true. You'll find that magic will happen. And if you want proof, I've actually got tangible proof here. We've got my London Marathon medal. That if you said to anybody that I'm friends with, anybody I went to school with, that one day that I would hold one of those and it would be one of my own, they would have laughed at you. And that's the power of having a dream that lights up your spirit and lights up your soul, and having the willingness to go after it. So I encourage you all to do that, and you'll find that your life will feel amazing. So until next week, I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.